Ah, oh. Hey everybody, I'm Mike Levy and welcome to the cross country field test. Today, it's the impossible climb. We've got 9 of the most interesting cross country bikes, as well as 1 enduro bike that you may or may not have heard of. They all have to face what I think is the most challenging impossible climb yet. Let's take a walk up the course and I'm gonna show you where I'm gonna be falling over. Come on. So we're at the bottom. I presumably haven't fallen over yet, and our very first test is right here. We've got a left into a right, and this round rock, I tell you, I've tried this a few times and it is very, very tricky. It doesn't look like much, but that's hard. And up to our first test of traction. Up here we have this wet rock. My unpaid intern Cole has put some dirt on it. He's also wetted it down, so hopefully I don't spin out there, which is very challenging because it comes into this clutch move right here. So at the bottom of this, we have a route that runs across. We have a rock. I have to wiggle through that, take a good line, but then it's all about ponies and traction. We're gonna go straight up this. These route steps right here, we haven't marked these off, but there's really only one line to the rider's right. Now, presuming I don't fall over there, this is where I'm gonna be trying to gather myself, catch my breath, which will be quite hard because around this corner is where it gets steep. We have the last test of this impossible climb. We got some wet round rocks into this wet slippery piece of wood. Now this is slick as snot. Thankfully, there are a whole lot less cactus here in BC than there are in Sedona. And then finally, we get to the top, do a little victory dance, do a little stretch, and if I've made it on my wheels, no dabs, I get a donut. Okay, we got Cannondale's 120mm travel SCALPEL SE. We're gonna go straight up over those wet roots. Try to hug this bank, and then, oh boy, straight up that, over this wet rock. And then, so I had to go over that, so I went a little wide. Basically, I just spun out right here. So, high mark for the Cannondale SE. Okay, now I'm on Canyon's Lux. This is Vanderpool's bike, so, I mean, it should just work just as well for me, I think. Okay, just trying to channel Vanderpool there, but no such luck. I spun out on those wet rocks. High mark for the Canyon. Next up, Specialized Epic Evo. So this is the fun version of their XC race bike. Let's see what it does on the climbs. Whoa, a little slack. Okay. This time let's go up here. Oh yeah, easy. And then, oh, clutch move. Okay. Gather myself a little bit. That's slippery. Specialized Epic Evo with the high mark. All right, I'm onto the transition spur. Little slack. Okay, Mike, what am I doing? Oh! Poor line choice there. I'm gonna give the spur another chance. Basically slid out, went right into that edge, stopped me. Let's give it another go. Okay. Oh, sorry, spur. I'm having trouble here. Spun out again. The bike does feel quite a bit longer than those XC bikes, especially down those corners. All right, next bike. I'm on the Grim Donut. This thing, I'm pretty convinced is the future of geometry. Jesus. So I think I'll just be able to just waltz right up that. Let's see though. Okay. Oh yeah, easy. Oh God, the Grim Donut is the future. Oh, you know, that's not half bad. I think this thing would have made it to the top. That is 100% just poor line choice, but we have to give these XC bikes a chance. So I think we're gonna call it quits for the Grim Donut. Move on to the XC bikes. Specialized epic race bike. Let's see if the race bike does any better than the Evo. Whew. Certainly feels good. Oh. Okay, so I tried a different line there that didn't work. I tried to high side over that root. Carry a little more momentum and it just stopped me. Let's try again. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, got a little sideways on that and the rear tire just spun right out. Okay, now I'm on Trek SUPERCALIBER. This is their 60mm travel soft tail of sorts. Oh boy. Okay, I felt good there. We didn't run out of traction, we ran out of ponies. Let's give it another try. Oh, just got bounced offline here. Again. Okay, high mark for the SUPERCALIBER. Now I'm on Cannondale's racy SCALPEL. It is pouring rain. Okay, now we're into this crux move here. Let's see what happens. Oh, oh, that was close, but unfortunately for the Cannondale, it has started pouring. This is the real world, things are super slippery. It's not a lab setting, so this is the high mark for the Cannondale. All right, Revel's all new Ranger, 120mm. Definitely slacker, a little longer than some other things, but that doesn't mean, oh Jesus. Ah! Okay, we lost traction right here. I wish I had a little more momentum down there, but high mark for the Ranger. Now I'm on YETI's SB115. I like the SB100, so let's see what this does. All right, that's it for the impossible climb. It turns out that it was actually impossible this time around, but the bike that made it the highest was the Epic Evo, and I'm sort of surprised because it's not one of those pure XC race bikes, but I'm also not. This thing feels like a freaking rocket ship when you're on it. It's only 21 pounds, feels very XC. All right, well, the impossible climb, I didn't clean it all the way, but I think I earned a donut anyway. I'm just gonna eat it, whatever. Actually, I think I'm gonna eat a few donuts. There's like 5 more in here. This one had cream in it. It's calorie dense. I need that right now. I want to put a straw in here and drink it out like a custard milkshake. Do you think Nino does that? Like when he needs to load full of calories? When Nino calorie loads. Do you think those guys calorie load? I don't think so. I'm gonna start a trend in cross-country racing, calorie loading. Let's go home.